Hey, good afternoon. How is everybody today? I'm going to take you along with me this afternoon. I decided to do something that I like to do at the front part of almost every year. I go through my social media and I try to minimize it. It's just a lot can happen in the course of the year. Your tastes change, what you're interested in, and I'm just going to show you how I do mine. I'm going to sit down and have my lunch today with you and just kind of show you a little bit on the computer. Got a couple tips too. You know, it's really important to minimize my use of social media. I'll show you some things that I have, some things that I do, what I do and do not use. And then it's just really important to me to redeem some of my time back. I know I'm like everybody else, you know, I go through times of like feast and famine with social media. Sometimes I really like it, sometimes I dislike it a lot. And usually at the front part of the year, I just go through, basically the only social media I use at this current time in my life is YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. I think it's a great resource. I am more of a visual learner, so if I'm studying a new concept or into something, I mean, I will get books from the library and learn that way, but my mode of input is usually through watching, having somebody show me how to do it, having somebody teach me and train me, and with the visual, I connect those two and it works really well. But anyway, I'm going to go through and show you some quick, easy tips of how to minimize that, why to minimize that. I mean, for me, basically, it's just to redeem some time back and to be careful what influences are coming in through my ears and my eyes, and it's important for me to focus on whatsoever things are good and lovely and pure and wholesome, and just make sure that everything that I'm putting into my spirit lines up with my beliefs. So I'll show you my lunch here. It's just really basic and simple, and then I'll sit down at the computer and show you some of the things that I do. Here's how the simple lunch turned out. I'm looking forward to sitting down and eating it. You know, just a plain old PB&J on white bread, some ranch dressing and carrots, and that's my cup of soup. I got done with my Bible reading, so I'm going to go ahead and set up here and get ready to talk to you about the social media and minimizing it. Redeeming the time comes out of Ephesians 5:16. Pay careful attention then to how you walk, not as unwise but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Therefore do not be foolish, but understand what the Lord's will is. I recommend, if you're actually watching this today and going along with me here, to go ahead and read. You know, let's click over here. This is on BibleHub. This is a great tool to use when you're studying. Go ahead and read all of Ephesians 5. I mean, you will be nothing but blessed if you read through this today and understand kind of where I'm coming from about the social media. You know, there's a lot of good words in here about being not deceived with empty words, like right here. Let no one deceive you with empty words, because such things God's wrath comes upon the sons of disobedience. Okay, YouTube is filled with empty words, and you got to guard really what you watch, even if you're like me. I mean, dudes, they're probably not watching the mommy vlogs, but I do, and there's a lot of them I'm going to unsubscribe to. I mean, just in a general point to let you know. Just be careful, young moms especially, of what you're exposing yourself to, the standards you're calling yourself to. A lot of these women are in horrible bondage. I have this thing my husband and I jokingly call the cult of clean, and it's just this thing we've noticed on YouTube that what's really selling, and they are selling it to you, is just cleaning and cleaning and cleaning ad nauseum. I mean, cleaning giant houses that are already clean, just bondage of time just into cleaning. You know, I'm just letting go of all those kind of blogs like that. I believe there's something wrong in the keepers at home movement, especially on YouTube. Rare and few and far between are the gals who are really gonna help you and set you free. So I mean, just ladies, I might talk about that in a whole separate video. Just be careful. And dudes too. I know I got some dudes watching my channel. You probably don't watch those videos, but maybe for you it's mechanic videos, car videos, things that just drive you to waste time, covet things you don't have, you know. So here I am. I logged into my YouTube and I'm on my subscription feed page. I use a cheap Android device, and one of my first recommendations is, if you watch a lot of YouTube, you know, you'll notice mine might look different than yours. I have it set to the nighttime setting all the time. It's just easier on your eyes. That stark white, it can cause a lot of eye fatigue. So anyway, I did not count. I'd probably be horrified if I count, but let me just quickly scroll through, you know, how many channels I currently have subscribed to. I mean, on and on and on and on and on it goes. Okay, and I'm sure I'm just like everybody else. There I got to the end, but that's a lot. Okay, my typical, you know, what I like to watch is mommy vlogs, organizational videos. Don't really watch them anymore, but I have a couple makeup gurus on there, Dollar Tree hauls, things like that. But you know, I'm at a new point in my life and I'm going to let some of those things go. Things I plan to keep are things that I'm actually studying. I've got a lot of Bible channels on there, follow a lot of pastors. I'm really into minimalism right now. I've been studying that for a full 2 years now, so they're all staying. Dollar Tree, I love Dollar Tree, but I'm going to stop watching the hauls because it just makes me want to buy stuff I absolutely don't need. I'm calling you to. All right, well, I hope that was helpful. I encourage everybody, minimize, minimize, minimize your social media. I don't use anything but YouTube at this current time. Just all the other things just weren't for me. There's a lot of drama. Here, I'm going to stop all notifications. You know, when I turn this baby on a couple times a week, you know, there's a lot of notifications up at the top, and I think I'm just going to unsubscribe from any notification. You know, if I want to see the comments and stuff on my videos, I'll just log in and go to my home page and check them myself. I don't need my computer pinging, buzzing, ringing, beeping, you know, all the time, just vying for my attention. When I want to be on my computer, I will sit down and take care of that, and y'all ought to try that. I mean, there's an incredible feeling in getting your life back. All right, well, take care. I got to finish my lunch. It's pretty much half eaten there, and I'm not sure I'm going to finish. I mean, I'm starting to get full, you know, a lot of dip left, but I probably could have gotten more carrots, but, you know, I'm going to finish my soup. I might pack up my sandwich and eat that later, and I'm going to read a little bit more in the Bible. You know, I'm going to go back and read all of Ephesians 5, maybe Ephesians 6. There's some great information in there. All right, well, take care and be blessed, guys. And I just realized some of you may not know how to actually unsubscribe from things that you watch on YouTube. I mean, you can do it directly when you're watching the video. There's, you know, the subscribe button. Just click unsubscribe. You can also do it in your feed. This is my feed, you know, filled with all these hundreds of channels I watch. But you can do it. You can push in the corner, you know, find your little kiosk thing there and just hit unsubscribe. There's also another easier way to do it than that. This is good if you're like seeing videos that just aren't your taste anymore. Just real quick unsubscribe from there. But if you want to mass unsubscribe like I am, just go to your page, go to your channels, and that'll show you all your channels. Let me open it up so we can see. Okay, there they all are. And if you see, you know, there's all my channel. Well, you can hit view all, but there's a good list of them. You know, you can unsubscribe right there. Just click it. I am going to unsubscribe from Kathleen Lights. I don't find her videos are interesting to me anymore or pertinent or relevant, so I'll just hit OK. And then if you hit view all, it's just going to show them all to you in a list, and you can do it right there. I mean, there they all are. I can look through them, I can assess them and decide, you know, which ones I'm going to keep, which ones I'm not. So, you know, I still encourage you to do this for 2019 and be a little more free.